You've been waiting for it. You've been wishing for it. It's a Cambridge Union debate delivered by your favorite schizophrenic Jin Yao Zhang DeSantis, who needs his glasses to read the script. And this is McKinley. Honored guests and esteemed delegates, I would like to tell you a beautiful story. It is a story that represents love for America. It is a story that matters to you. It is a story that matters to your family, to your community, just as much as it matters to me, my community, and everyone in my life. It is American industry, a certain standard of quality in work and lifestyle, sustained by blue-collar jobs in suburban homes that are unique to our home, the United States of America. Out there, the ugliest, saddest, most authoritarian foreign nations, they are rulers who are only looking out for the extraction of human resources. They don't care about their people. Their powers do not derive from their people. They have young children, old men, and women alike working in their lands. I fought in the Civil War to prevent this type of treatment for any humans. Indeed, in my presidency, I continued to fight to bring our American values to the world and protect our American values from the world. My story is a story of tariffs, and yes, there were problems, but at the same time, we made America great. This is all I would like to say. This is Wilson. The Right Honorable Republican to my right, you sullied our name. You are the reason America lost its global reputation. We claim that we are protectors of sovereignty in Central America, but all we actually did is serve as their empirical overlords during your reign, King McKinley. No, that did not protect American interests. All these policies created were more war, more oppression. Indeed, you claim that you take people away from authoritarian, undemocratic rule, yet these peoples in the colonies of Philippines and Cuba were given no right to vote, and their lands were being sold to American companies. Therefore, I argue that McKinley policies made America lose its identity, rather than the other way around. McKinley again. The honorable party leader to my left. Please keep in mind that America was undergoing economic decline at the time of my leadership. It was I who brought America out of its overproduction by providing outlets for consumption in Asia, the Caribbean, and South America. You speak of morality, but how do you justify sending soldiers to Europe to fight wars, causing deaths? I would argue that the opposing party members should really consider the wealth and industrial might I boasted. To be the police of the world, the fact that they could become the police of the world came from our hard work, creating wealth for the people of our nation. Thank you so much for your speech, McKinley. Wait, no. Okay, this is the tone of Teddy Roosevelt. I served America all my life, from preserving nature as a homeschooled, sickly student, all the way up to attacking Wilson and helping us Republicans bring influence to the world in the final years of my life. Throughout this journey, my life was a strenuous life, and I intend to lead America to this strenuous life to protect our future. That's why I conducted myself and my country in a manner that history remembers. Indeed, please allow me to argue that I was the one who created the most expansion for America. When I say expansion, I don't mean territorial expansion. I speak of influence, which I expanded mightily. These included influence in South America, influence in our colonies in Asia, in Panama, and in the Philippines, and even influence throughout the world. We became the world police under my rule, adjudicating justice anywhere in the world. I made America the world's leader, and I rest my case. I imagine Taft is like quite wide, right? So I'm gonna be wide. May I please make a corollary to Teddy's ideas? Hard knock lives are lives worth having for America to be strong? No, I believe to find where America could be strong, we follow the money. Specifically, we follow the US dollar. And that is how I conducted diplomacy. The Dominican Republic, before us, were freeloading off of our custom money, charging our business exorbitant prices, and using it to fund their own public services, taking away from America. It is our gunboats that came to the Dominican Republic and so many other places within the Americas that made America truly rich and powerful, that truly satisfied all of our goals. The Right Honorable Non-Progressive Republican to my right, I believe that money should not define America. We are the powerful, not the rich. We are the merciful, not the exploitative. Just because we generated these extra dollars from the Caribbean stages does not cover the costs created by the lost trust. It is because of these policies that we're seen as greedy capitalists. All my life I fought against capitalists. I fought against construction companies in America, taking over other companies, making the world a worse place. I am Teddy the Trustbuster. And all capitalists, including Taft, I believe, should be gone. You are a spokesperson for capitalism, not America. Right honorable person to my right. This is Wilson. These guys don't have beards, so I'm just dumb without any beards. People, I laid out to you a moral argument. We are America. We are not Asia. We are not the Caribbean, and we are not Oceania. We are the United States of America. We stand by our values, principles, and rules that must be followed. Specifically, there are 13 points we must follow to make the world safe for democracy. We must act morally because in the face of our continent, we must preserve our safety by creating global standards with our power. This means that we should not take lands. Instead, I suggest that it is our job to create peace. After all, it is through the League of Nations and U.S. involvement in World War I, despite the lack of territorial gains, that we truly became the leader of the world. Through the League of Nations, we gained influence in politics around the world. Through the Treaty of Versailles, we gained freedom for our ships to travel the world and trade with anyone, making America truly set up for prosperity. I am sure of America's prosperity in the next decade. Radio quality is bad, so sometimes the voice changes. And no one will convince me otherwise. Motion to kick Wilson out of the conversation. Motion to kick Wilson out of the conversation. Motion to kick Wilson out of the conversation. A. Agreed. Agreed. Agreed.